Hey guys, it's Lydia, and today I'm going to be teaching you some basics of the ukulele. Okay, so first we're going to start out, excuse me, first I'm going to start out saying that if you have a ukulele and you just bought it, make sure you tune it. It's kind of hard to get in tune for the first couple times you play it, but it should be G, C, E, A, I'm pretty sure are the notes. You can Google them, and they tell you, and you need to use a tuner to tune it. Okay, so here are some chords that you can learn, really super fast ones, because you can always look them up on Google. And it's kind of easier for me to look them up and see a picture of it. C, A minor, F, and that's this one and this one, F, and then G, like that. And those are just 4 super basic chords that you need to know. For pretty much most of the songs are at least going to have 1 or 2 of those. So how you strum, this is kind of important because a lot of people struggle with strumming. The songs, whenever you're using a picture from Google or a book, they're probably going to say down, down, up, or D-U, D-U for down and up. And you kind of have to have a beat in your head. You have to kind of know what you're doing with music-wise. You have to have some sort of rhythm in your brain. If you cannot understand music at all and you can't tap your toe without losing a beat, then this kind of is going to be kind of hard for you. So I'm going to play the F, and I'm going to play a few different ways to strum. This strumming pattern you would kind of use for Can't Help Falling in Love. So this is kind of that one. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then maybe this is for Riptide. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. You can kind of figure out a strumming pattern for any song if you kind of stay with down on every single beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And then add some pizzazz in the middle by going up every once in a while. So like that. You could do that. It kind of just depends on what song you're doing for strumming, but make sure you kind of, I don't know. I don't recommend using this the whole time. That's lame. If you just use one beat, ugh, I hated hearing those. My friends are trying to learn ukulele with me, and I'm just like, listen, you gotta have a beat with your tune, because if you don't, it just is so boring. Okay, so at least give us a down up. Like that, or don't do that either, because that's kind of boring too. My dog's scratching at my door. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Kind of just have to feel it and push down. I don't know. Like that. Just strum how you feel it sound. How do you think it's gonna sound? If you want it to sound upbeat, add more strums. If you want it to sound sadder, you can add less. Or if it's slow, you would use a slow strumming pattern instead of a fast strumming pattern. So that's kind of strumming. You kind of have to feel out what kind of sound the song has and what kind of sound you like to use. I usually use down, down, up, down, up. So that's kind of what I usually do. I don't know. And it makes you sound a lot better when you know how to strum. So that one was down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. But you have to do it faster, so. You just do what you can do, and then as you get better, you can go faster, or you can go slower, whatever you want to do. If you, let me think about some more things I can help you with just a second. Another cool thing you can do is pick, so since each chord has a different note to it, you can kind of figure out how they are. So the C chord like this, what you're doing is making this last chord a C. So it should be to where this one and this one sound the same. So what you can do is you can put your first finger down on here, on the C, bring this one up one from the C, and then do this. You kind of just made a higher sound. And what you're doing is playing A minor, but just making the C's half a step higher instead of this. And it kind of just helps out some. And knowing that this is C, oh gosh, this one is C, and this is C, you can really change up a lot of your songs. There's a song that I play, and the strumming is like this. But knowing how the chords are so similar, how the, oh my gosh, I can't talk, how the strings correlate to each other, I can do this. Because you're leaving this C string open, and you're leaving this one open. So you might as well kind of give it some pizzazz if you can. So that's just another way to make it sound a lot cooler, and it kind of shows that you know what you're doing, and it makes it sound a lot cooler whenever you're playing songs for your friends or your family. So if you know your scales and stuff like that, you can really correlate it to this and use this kind of how you would think of as a piano. Because like, so you can use the strings and figure out how to do things cool with your ukulele, because just playing the normal stuff kind of can get boring. And you can change your keys if you know how to like mess with these strings. If you're using a capo, it's going to change the key, of course. So that one's a fun one. But yeah, so that's just a few things that you can do to make your ukulele sound cooler if you're getting tired of normal like, or just some more words come out of my mouth, please. Okay, that's just some beginner stuff and some extra cool stuff that you can do with your ukulele to make it sound better. Better as in you're playing 1 week or a few days, you learn how to play Can't Help Falling in Love because everyone knows how to play that song. And you can add some pizzazz to it because you know how to strum and you know how to change notes to different chords. So that's just a cool thing. And by the way, I'm using a felt pick. I recommend them for ukuleles. Okay, that's all because this video is long. Adios amigos and amigos, and adios. Bye.